What's happening, people? Dan Lawless here, West Ham Fan TV, and we've just watched Southampton 0, West Ham 0. I'm here with Andy. Andy, not the most exciting game of football you'll ever see, but a point away from home at a very good Southampton side at the moment. I mean, how are you feeling? You feeling happy with the point, or feeling like we could have got more?
With that Benrahma chance at the end, I thought that would have been a typical David Moyes 1-0 win. But like you said, mate, a point away from home, you can't take them for granted, no matter what team you play, even if you're playing a team in the bottom half. I thought when it looked like we started off with 4 at the back, I was fearing the worst. I'm not going to lie. Four at the back's not suited, even with Barbrena and like in the back. So, but no. Every single person in that back five was amazing today, including the goalkeeper Fabianski. Even I think that shot from Walcott sort of summed him up, really, just to make sure he was on his toes. So I really can't fault. I thought Soucek was outstanding. In my opinion, Dawson had a great game, but I thought Soucek was man of the match. The guy just doesn't stop running, and he was the main reason why we done well. But on hindsight, I think if maybe Benrahma started that game, that little bit of magic, maybe we could have unlocked the door, but like you said, point's a point.
Yeah, it seems to be. I mean, on Benrahma, there's a lot of talk about. I mean, we heard it at the time that Moyes didn't really rate him. He preferred Eze, and he just didn't really rate Benrahma, and it seems to be translating into his reluctance to give Benrahma a chance. I mean, how are you feeling? Do you think he's right to not play a player if you don't rate him and it wasn't his signing, or do you think that because he's got the players here to play him?
I think if he plays in the number 10 where he played today, that doesn't matter if he loses the ball, because you've got Fornals on the left and Bowen on the right and Rice and Soucek behind him, so it's not so crucial. But when you're sticking them out on the left, where, for example, Fornals is playing, I think that's an issue for the side, because they've got more ground to cover up, and we will get punished. But no, like Dimitri Payet, I was just saying that to my old man. How many times did Dimitri Payet give the ball away? I know it's a different manager, but no one was slagging Payet when he gave the ball away. But he done a lovely bit of skill there, and he's going to get remembered now for that missed chance. I've just saw Sky. It's like Benrahma misses the last a crucial chance at the minute, but you can't take nothing away from the Southampton goalkeeper. It was a great save. It wasn't.
It was a great shot. Yeah, you're right, mate. It's a really good save, and you look at when that cross comes in. It takes a deflection on its way to Benrahma, so he has to do his best with it. He has less time to line up the shot, and does well to quickly get the shot off. And like I said, the keeper sticks a hand out and makes a good save, and it's one of them. It's not. He's come on late in the game. You can't give him too much stick for it. And I think you're right about the Payet giving the ball away. I said this on Twitter. Alexis Sanchez, Ozil, De Bruyne, their stats for ball retention is very low because they're creative players who like to run with the ball. So it's a weird one. I guess it's a case of Moyes just didn't sign him. It weren't his idea, so he's not going to run with it. But like I said, the starting lineup, a lot of people wasn't sure about it, but it seemed to do all right. And I think Dawson is he's done well. I'm not going to say he's completely proved everyone wrong. I think what we need to see with Dawson is more time. But I think today, great debut for Dawson.
No, Dawson was absolutely. I don't know if you saw, but like on the video, they were showing a lot of the back four when they were talking about how well we're organised. He's very vocal. You heard him even because I always listen without the crowd noise. He's very vocal. Even like the likes of Crespo was telling him to move over. Rice Soucek. I'm not saying he's ever going to be at that level, but he just reminds you of like a Ginger Pelè. Do you know what I mean? Ginger was very, very vocal and got them very organised. And I think fair play to Moyes and the coaching staff as well. Fredericks, I know he played very well before he got injured, but he was very good defensively tonight, Fredericks. That's probably one of the best games I've seen him. And I think that probably speaks well for Dawson as well, because Dawson did help him out a couple of times. But no, like I said, a point away from home, and I thought Haller played very well tonight, better than what we have. It's not the answer what we wanted, like what Antonio getting in behind, but he just seemed to be a bit more up for it. But maybe it's because he knows Antonio's on the bench, he may come off. Maybe that's the reason.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I mean, he's obviously a player that divides opinion, Haller, massively, and he has people that are behind him and people that aren't, and everyone sort of sees his play differently. How he plays, but you're right. I think he did get stuck in, and he gets involved in the defensive work, and it's one of the things I would like to see him in the side with Benrahma starting. I want to see either Haller and Benrahma starting or Benrahma and Antonio starting. We've got Antonio come back. He's fit. It's hopefully getting a bit of a selection headache, but I feel like we still need some reinforcements up front.
No, if we got 25 million for Haller, I'd sell him straight away, and I'd go and get Adam Armstrong from Blackburn. He's the same sort of player as Antonio, where you'll get him behind. And like you said, Benrahma and Bowen will thrive off that. The fact that they're very, very quick players, and we can counter attack like we did at the start of the season. And I'm very pleased with David Moyes today. A few people were saying, why is Yarmolenko starting? I think Bowen deserved that rest today. And I think going into Everton with obviously if the game still goes ahead, obviously Everton have had nearly a week off now to prepare. So obviously it's a quick turnaround. But the confidence, what we can take from today's game, I think that's a good thing that it's quick, so it could work both ways for us.
Yeah, absolutely. I think like Everton now, we got to go full strength against them, play our best possible team in every best possible players in every position, and just go for it. Just take it to them because, that is the game where it's going to be really tough. So if we can get something from that, like I said, then you've got West Brom and Burnley on the other side. We could be back up in the mix, if things go well.
Like you said, mate, I think the start that we had, I think, like any West Ham fan, we sort of get a bit excited. Oh my God, look, we was like, at one point, what was he like, 6th and 4th? But we've got to be very realistic. It's not just a project what we can just turn around overnight. And I'm probably the biggest critic. I'll go, oh my God, I can't believe we've missed out. I can't believe we've done this. But as you know, it's going to be a progression. If Moyes is going to stay in charge, you need to give him that 2 or 3 years to build the side what he wants. So, like you said, if where we are now, if we finish that at the end of the season, what an achievement that is compared to last. So, I can't really fault it, to be honest.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better, mate. So, hopefully, we can start the new year with a bang, and let's see where we end up at the end of the season, mate. But really appreciate you coming on, mate, and hope you have a very happy new year.
And you, cheers, mate. Take care. Speak to you later.
Mate. Nice one.
Bye. Bye.